What is a sailing buoyancy aid and is it right for you? Well, there's three things that generally attract people to these vests. First, they're smaller, they're more compact, they have less foam than a Coast Guard approved, so they're actually quite comfortable to wear. Number two is the kind of minimalistic design, the simplicity of this, and it has a practical side to it because there are not a ton of buckles, straps, attachment points, big bulky pockets. When I'm on the boat, it tends to not get snagged in the standing rigging, running rigging, or the lifelines. So that's quite attractive. And lastly, unlike a life jacket that has more foam, it's really designed to just keep you afloat. This is a more athletic cut. There's less foam, and if you're in the water, you're actually able to swim around and maneuver. So those are the three things that people seek buoyancy aids for. Okay, what's a buoyancy aid intended for? It's assumed that you're in a nearshore situation where rescue is nearby and that you're in sheltered waters. This is just an aid to buoyancy. It has 11 pounds of flotation. A Coast Guard approved has 15. If you're in rough water with only 11, the occasional big wave, you may not keep your head above water, so you could take some water on. This is for just active swimming around and self-rescue. So it's assumed you're a swimmer, that you can swim back to shore, that you can wait in place for rescue, or that you can self-rescue by riding a capsized boat or getting back in the boat on your own. In terms of who it's not intended for, young children, juniors, infants, no. Poor or non-swimmers, nope. Long durations in the water, you could get tired. Rough sea conditions I talked about, not a good scenario, and this is definitely not a replacement for U.S. Coast Guard required life jackets. On the racing side of things, if you're in an organized event, an regatta, you need to check your sailing instructions. Of course, the Coast Guard's always going to require a U.S. Coast Guard approved, but check the sailing instructions to stay out of the protest room. And if you're sailing in college and high school events, it's really simple. No buoyancy aids, must be a U.S. Coast Guard approved life jacket. For more information on buoyancy aids and life jackets and sailing products, visit the APS advisor at apsltd.com.